Hi, I'm John Kenfield from the Solutionist group, back again with another video in the series 50 Common Causes of Conflict in Family Business and What to Do About Them. This is video number 43, titled Business Performance. Now, problems with performance of the family business is a very common cause of conflict, or more likely, it is a very common catalyst for conflict, which has actually been caused by much deeper underlying issues. But we're talking today about business performance and how that plays out. Well, in some family businesses, we may find that the business is performing badly because a particular family member is either not capable of doing their role, and the role is an important one, or they are actively sabotaging one or more other family members who are effective in the business for reasons that sometimes can only be guessed at, but often go right back to the playroom, jealousy, competition, and other things of that sort. The conflict arises when they set about damaging the business, where other family members are working to create good results, and then they claim the protection of a nurturing parent, and quite often this is sons claiming the protection of mothers, or daughters claiming the protection of fathers. Stereotypical, but that's simply how it falls. And that then creates massive conflict in the family because it sets parents against the other as the commercial parent challenges the non-performer to their spouse or their partner, who is protecting the bird with a broken wing. So not only is there a conflict happening within the business, but that gets run over into the family and could create massive problems. Another issue can occur when a family member working in the business continues to draw a salary, even though the business is doing very poorly, and other family members not working in the business feel entitled to be getting benefits, but they're not, and they recognize that they have a sibling or a cousin who is underperforming and still being paid, and they see their sense of, through a sense of entitlement, that they are being disadvantaged by continuing unjustified support for that family member. That becomes a cause of conflict, particularly when they are the progeny of different parents in a cousin generation, and they push the problem, their objections up line, and then create problems for their parents against their own siblings. Another conflict happens when passive shareholders who may know very little about the business, but again feel entitled to dividends because that's what they've been told to expect, find they're getting nothing because the business is performing poorly and they don't understand why that is. Well, how do you deal with this sort of a problem? How do you defuse the conflict? The first thing is to get the personal out of it and get some objectivity into it. So we need to understand what's causing poor business performance, and it is useful to either get a trusted senior employee to address the family with explanations, or possibly an external accountant or consultant to talk about what is going on in the business so that people actually understand what is happening. And I always recommend that those explanations be put in terms that could be easily understood by a 12-year-old, because everybody appreciates that. If the business is large enough and the problems are great enough, you might even choose to appoint an auditor to have a look at the numbers to make sure everything is above board. Following through regular performance updates once family members have got engaged in the process will help to manage expectations, because instead of getting a once-a-year report that says things are terrible, they will be getting an ongoing, abbreviated report explaining what's happening and why, so they know what to expect when the year's accounts are finalised. The important thing is, if there is a problem with business performance, if it is creating conflict in the family, don't assume it's going to go away. Ventilate the problem, create a meeting, put some formality and objective professionalism around it, have the meeting facilitated or mediated, and deal with the issue there and then. It will be better for all in the long run. Thanks. If you found this video useful, please share it with others, and please come back for more in this series.